Welcome back, everybody, to Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. And let's go inside the coach's corner once again and catch up with the head coach for the Twin Lakes Indians, Kent Adams. And, Coach, congratulations on getting to the big time.
Thank you very much, Steve. It's quite an honor.
I would imagine that at the beginning of this season, knowing that you had such a group of very experienced young men, especially a senior-dominated play, that you knew you were going to have something special.
Right, and they've accomplished a lot. They were successful the past several years, and they've been successful in other sports, and just a great group of young men that put a lot of time and work into this.
And you know, when you have such great experience and seniors like that, it just tells me that they not only are coachable, but they're trusting one another.
Yeah, that's the faith in that they have in each other, to not get worried or keep their calm and stay cool and poised in tense situations is one of the greatest strengths that they have.
As far as the tournament is concerned, making it one step at a time to get to Indianapolis, was there ever a point in the sectional or regional that was a little worrisome? I know the Lures game was good.
Well, right, and I think if you go all the way back to the first game of our sectional when we played Andrean, we were not favored to win that game. They were the pick of most of the people, I think, in the area of the state, and our kids really rise to that type of situation when they're challenged, when they're the underdog, so to speak. That really motivates them a little bit more maybe than normal. So we've had some good games. The Andrean game and the final game with Rensselaer sectional against the home teams. Rensselaer was a little closer than we'd liked, and then to go to the regional and beat Culver Military and Griffith, and then it's just been a great whirlwind that we're very happy and pleased to be on.
Right there in the center of your schedule, facing the Berries of Logansport, the 4A team, one of your three losses, but perhaps that was a learning lesson there as well?
A little bit. They're right down the road from us, and it's been something that we've always had a rivalry with them. And this class and the senior class at Logansport have always been pretty close and competed well. And I guess I would have hoped they would have overlooked us a little bit, but they were sure ready to play that night. And we had a good game, but we didn't come out on top. But it's great to play those types of teams, and that experience didn't do anything but help us.
You know, Coach, when you've been at it as long as you have, along with several of our other coaches here in Indianapolis, it never gets old, does it?
No way. This is something you dream about. I've been coming to state finals since they used to be held at Market Square Arena back in the 70s, and you just always dream about what would you do in this situation, and I'm still not sure I'm believing that we're actually here.
So that tells me that perhaps basketball has been a part of not only your family, but previous families.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm talking about Logansport. My sister, Carol, lives in Logansport, and her daughter, Whitney Jennings, was Miss Basketball a couple of years ago, and Matt Jennings was a senior on this team. So Doug Jennings and I go way back to Bremen Argus days when Argus was in the Final Four back in 1979. So, it's a great heritage down the road.
Lastly, I always like to ask perhaps what may have been your first memory of Hoosier hysteria.
Well, I remember watching TV at a young age, but when I was young, I remember going to the White